I will be standing off stage, but I won't know what show it is. And I'm just looking around. Can anyone just give me a script, or can you just give me? Can you just give me the first line? Just give me the first line. And I don't have all my costume pieces on, and my hair is not fixed. Welcome to Repertory Company Theater's RCT360. I'm Deidre Sherm.
I'm Laura Alley.
And I'm Rachel Ratcliffe.
And ladies, it is 1 year and one episode. This is episode number 53. And this week's theme is Final Call, because tonight and tomorrow is the final call for Broadway's Best this weekend. I don't know if you've gotten a chance to see it yet, ladies, but it is getting rave reviews. We had cast number one because we're working really hard to take care to be socially distant and being very aware of the world that we live in. But this weekend, for our last two performances, I've got my eyelashes on the side, getting ready to put them on because we're going on stage tonight. Yep. And ladies, last night I got a little bit of some pictures and videos to have you take a look. Take a look at it now. Doesn't that look like so much fun?
I saw the show last weekend and it was so good. I loved it. It's great to see so many different songs from so many different shows. It was great.
Yeah, and so many talented people. Every picture, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so good. They're so good. They're so good. You guys will love this show.
Ladies, do either one of you have any like fun Broadway's Best memories? You know, this is our fundraiser for RCT, all these Broadway show tunes and a beautiful story. Like, can you think back to one that you remember that we've done over the years that is fun or memorable?
Yes, maybe like 5 years ago, I was in several numbers and a certain gentleman got ill and was unable to return. And they had a number called Captain Hook from Peter Pan, and he played Captain Hook. And the guy that choreographed the number actually told Michelle, she was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know, who should I put in? And he was like, put Laura in. So I dressed in drag as Captain Hook and did it. And it was actually my favorite number, and I would totally rock it again because it was so fun. So yes, I did play Captain Hook and it was very fun.
In that Broadway's Best, and that was hysterical. You were such a good Captain Hook. A couple of Broadway's Best memories come to mind. I mean, everyone remembers their first Broadway's Best and going, what is happening? What is happening right now? Because they are fast and furious. But I loved the Broadway's Best that we did that was an all-female cast.
Divas.
And the Divas, where we did all of that we did men's songs. So I believe, was that when we did Agony? Laura?
Yes, it was. We did Agony. And did you not break your foot or something in that dress rehearsal?
And I think that is, that definitely is. It is the same show where like the weekend before Tech Week, I broke my foot. And so the show must go on.
And it wasn't even like something fancy. You just stepped off of the platform and broke your foot.
Yeah, in my amazing coordination, I just stepped and broke 2 bones in my foot, which was pretty great, and did the whole thing in rocking a boot. It was great. Fun. It was fun.
That show was actually my first Broadway's Best. And it's so funny, last week you took one of my answers when we were talking about some of our favorite memories of RCT360. You took one of my favorite memories was watching Rachel show us all the show must go on when you stepped off and broke the foot. But that was a fun one. It was fun to have all those women together doing these men's songs. Broadway's Best is so much fun and such a delight. If you have the chance, call the box office, get your tickets. We got one tonight, we got one tomorrow. Seriously, I'm certain it's gonna sell out, so call right after the show and get that ASAP. And you know what else is really delightful? I think you know where I'm going with this. It's every moment we get to have Rachel and her quarantine confessional. Take it away, Rachel.
Thank you, Deidre, and welcome to yet another installment of Quarantine Confessions. Come closer, but not too close. All right, today in Quarantine Confessions, we're going to talk about dreams, and not just any kind of dreams, nightmares. Now, hear me out. There is at least some sort of loose connection to our theme today. So we're talking about final call to come and see Broadway's Best, to bid on our online auction items. And final call always reminds me of places in the theater. Places is what gets yelled when it's time to go and start the show. And it's a very, very exciting time if you are in the theater ready to hone your craft and do the work that you have prepared to do. But our subconscious sometimes takes that places message and transforms it into something that's not quite as good. A lot of actors have anxiety dreams and nightmares where they get called to places and they don't know what show they're in, or they haven't done their hair and makeup, or the costume's not right. And I am in the camp of people that definitely have that dream. Everybody's got their anxiety dream, but many, many are the times when I have had the dream of, you're supposed to be on stage right now, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. But a lot of times my subconscious likes to trick it up just a little bit more. So not only is it a show that I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm also having to do something that's unrelated to the show itself, like roller skating through it, or, and this is really true, I have a recurring nightmare about having to be in a show and ice skating while I'm doing it. I don't understand why, but to give you a little bit of context, I feel like God has blessed me in so many ways. My family, my ability to share certain talents, but coordination is not one of those talents, and ice skating is definitely not one of those talents. So even recently, I had my famous Places nightmare, where not only was I supposed to sing Violetta in La Traviata, but I had to do it while ice skating in a big, dark, packed arena. Now, the magic of your subconscious, though, is that in my dream, I nailed it. I don't know how, but I did. But just to let you know, if we're ever in the Galleria together and I start to kind of get the shakes as we pass the big ice rink, now you'll know why. And that is my quarantine confession.
Thank you so much, Rachel. And now we're going to take a moment and head over to Laura with our In the Spotlight interview. Take it away.
Today's In the Spotlight interview is not only one of the coolest chicks on the planet, but she has literally been my right-hand girl for the past 4 weeks. Please welcome to the webcast the wonderfully talented Elise Ponce. Hello, Elise.
Hello, how are you?
Great, thanks for being here today. First of all, can you tell us a little bit about who you are and what it is that you do?
Okay, so I'm Elise. I am an actor. I went to NYU for 4 years. I just graduated in 2020. I was a former student of yours. I love to act and write and sing, and I was just in Broadway's Best. I performed nothing if you saw the performance. If you didn't, that's fine. I'm generally just a lifeguard in real life, but I want to keep acting and performing and writing and everything. And I eventually want to go back to New York and perform over there, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah.
Nice. And how has your, I guess, lifestyle or job, obviously we're in the middle of a global pandemic still, how has some of those aspects changed due to everything that's going on?
Yeah, so my last semester at NYU was undercut by the pandemic. So I had to move back during my last semester at NYU. I didn't get to say goodbye to a lot of my friends. Didn't get to have my full graduation. I had my my NYU Tisch graduation on my iPad in the dark of my bedroom.
Oh.
Yeah, it affected me a lot. I got a job as a lifeguard over the summer just to make some money here. I moved back really quickly. As soon as I saw y'all's auditions pop up on Facebook, I knew that I had to do it. And I was like, okay, yeah. And then as soon as I submitted, pretty much, you guys emailed me and were like, hey, help out with everything. And I was like, yes, I absolutely will.
Of course, we love you, and you are multifaceted, so there's always room for a little Elise. That kind of brings me to my next question. You didn't really grow up in our school, but you kind of had your teen years before college going through our School of Musical Theater. Can you tell us about your experience here? And it's okay if it was negative. Just because you're talking to me doesn't have to be roses, I promise. Just kidding.
Oh, it was not by any means. I started at RCT when I was about 15 or 16, I think. It was like right before I could really drive. My first show was Les Mis. I was actually rifling through some of my old programs that I have in my closet, and I found that old program, and it was really cute. I played Grantaire and Brujon, and I loved it. I remember being so nervous on my first audition, but I remember absolutely adoring you, Laura, and I remember adoring the rest of the cast, and I just immediately felt right at home. And it was a fantastic environment for me to grow up as a performer too, because my high school was really small and I was always kind of cast as the lead, but like being able to come over to you and show my stuff and be able to, I guess, present what I really put forward as a performer was really able to, I don't know, just be better. And it kind of helped me a lot at NYU too, just remembering everything that you taught me, especially with my voice and acting. And you were always an inspiration for me through college.
Well, I remember the first day you walked into our Les Mis class and we had our auditions, and you auditioned, and I was like, who is that girl? And I remember telling the DC in the office that I was like, there's someone super special in my class. And now you are, like you mentioned before, back as a current company member. Yes. You are assisting me right now in RCT School of Musical Theater. We are literally in the middle or at the end of Musical Junior. What is it like being on the other side of that coin?
It's been so fun. I've been talking to everyone about all the stories that the kids kind of share with me, and they're kind of developing their own little story, like family story through the Seussical cast, and it's so cute. And they've involved Lizzie and I in it too, and it's been so fun to be on the other side of it, watching them grow too, especially because I did help out with Snow White before you came back, and seeing some of them kind of grow into their characters has been really, really cool. It's definitely taught me a lot as a performer too.
Yeah,
because kids are so in tune with the story without even realizing it, and they can pick up on subtleties that you don't even notice until you notice it. And it's been so fun to watch them and have ideas for them to I've absolutely adored it.
Children tend to be sponges, which is what I love. They will absorb everything, which is great. And you hope it sticks. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but you just hope it does. Yep. So what is your favorite thing? You kind of have touched on it a little bit about helping young performers work on their craft.
You know, it is kind of seeing that talent firsthand. How you described with me, like seeing that potential to really grow into something larger is such an inspiration, and you just want to make sure that you're good enough to hopefully push them to be good enough. Yeah, I think that's really my favorite part is you know, the influence that you kind of have over the kids without even realizing it. Even just by having fun with them and joking with them backstage, like getting Bailey ready with her tail and everything. Like, she messes with me about it, but I absolutely love it. And like being able to just, it's fantastic.
It builds trust and rapport between the teacher and the student, which is
really
important,
does.
Because then they tend to trust you. And you mentioned it before a little bit, but it's inspiring them. And I really find that being in this, you know, a teacher of a school of musical theater, most of your job is cheerleading them, getting them excited, letting them let themselves go. And you're great at that, making them, you know, be comfortable and not be afraid to just let themselves go and be in the moment and be in the character.
And making sure like that confidence gets instilled in them that was instilled in me as a kid too.
Sure.
Like, I remember you always told me that you believed in me. And that's kind of all I needed. And I've just been trying to share that with the kids too. Like, I believe in them. Like, I can see what they can do.
Right.
And I know that they can do it.
Well, they definitely did a great job in their two shows.
They were lovely.
Today, they were fantastic. Elise, thank you so much for coming on a little bit today and talking with us a little bit, and of course, helping me every step of the way, which has been a godsend. And I'll see you in a few minutes for dress rehearsal.
I'll see you in a few minutes. I'll zip right there.
Awesome. Thanks, Elise, for being here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a joy to hear about Elise and how she's just gone from the beginning as a kid and is contributing so much now. We just love her. Thank you so much for all you do. Well, now it's time to take a moment where each week in our show, we like to take a little look behind the scenes. So Laura, give us that look. Take it away.
Welcome to Behind the Scenes, a look behind the curtain that we have going on here at RCT. This is a busy week here at RCT, another tech week for us. We have Susical Junior. The shows were today at 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock for our fantastic students. And we provide all of the costume pieces for our school shows, and it is included in the tuition price. And we're enrolling now for our summer camps. They are in person. We have complete CDC protocols in place. And today I wanted to give you a little look at some of the costumes that we are using in Susical that will give you an idea of what your student would be wearing in different stuff this summer. Right here we have, this is Gertrude McFuzz's wig, and she's got her cute little pink wig here and her fantastic hairpiece with her feather because she's fabulous. And then we also have her costume here that she's wearing in the show. This is her belt that has her removable tail because she takes the pills to make her tail grow longer. But this is her fabulous costume with her little cute tail and her bling and everything on there. So as you can see, we take great pride in our work and making sure your students look fantastic in their shows, in their costumes, as well as sets and props and lights and everything that we have going on here at the theater. This summer, we'd love for them to join us. In June, we have Once Upon a Mattress Junior, which is our teen camp. And then we have The Princess and the Pea for our younger kids, ages 8 to 11. Then in July, we have The Little Mermaid for our teenagers. With those, we'll have some fantastically fun costumes in that, of course, and some Heelys, I've heard tell. And then Under the Sea, which is a little review type show for our younger students, ages 8 to 11. And then in August, we have The Wizard of Oz. So we'd love to have them join us. If you're interested, please visit our website, or you can call the office. We'd love to get them enrolled, and we'd love to see them this summer. And we hope you enjoyed a little look behind the scenes at our costuming here for our School of Musical Theater. So hopefully you can join us soon. Back to you, Deidre.
Thank you, Laura, for that look at the backstage of all that's going on with Susical, and I can't wait for the shows this summer for the kids. It's amazing. Well, what do we have, ladies? I'm looking at our timesheet here. It looks like we've come to the end of the show. Who's going to wrap us up?
I'm going to give an announcement that's a little bit against my own self-interest. There is only one more day to bid in RCT's online auction. Check out the link, go to the link. There are some amazing prizes and items that you can bid on. Really, really cool, creative packages. Please don't bid on the things that I might be the winning bid on right now. I mean, if it's not too much trouble. But Tidra, every time.
Outbid you.
Amazing items. Do not fail to check that out before everything closes.
And the Eagles Hotel California concert package is sold because someone did click the buy now button, which you can do. Sorry, Rachel, someone can outbid you if they click the buy now button. However, the staycation package is still available. We're still in a global pandemic, so maybe you don't want to get on an airplane, so you're just going to stay here and chill. You can have a wine tasting party for 10 on the patio at Times 10 Cellar in Dallas. If you've ever had a wine tasting party, they are very fun and very cool, and you get lots of wine and you feel really good when you're done with the party. There's also a 1-hour massage and a 90-minute massage from Elements Massage, so you can bring a friend or just do them both. It's up to you. 4 tickets to Shakespeare Dallas, 4 tickets to the Arboretum, and it's totally that time of year when Dallas is so beautiful. So the Arboretum is a perfect Saturday or Sunday out. And the last item there is 2 tickets to RCT's July musical, Big Fish. So bid on that staycation package. Deidre.
Yes, I was just looking back over at my current bids. It looks like I am still up on the dog package, y'all. I am really, but hey, if you want to outbid me, you go ahead, and I'm gonna hop back on right after this and maybe put in a few more bids. I'm excited.
Well, I smell a bidding war.
I was up, I was top bidder on 4, but these are some great packages, and right now the bids are pretty low, so it doesn't take much to just pop on, put in your information, make your bids, and then it keeps you up to date exactly on what you've bid on and where you are. So let's get those bids in quickly. Call the box office and get your tickets for tonight or tomorrow before they sell out. And don't forget to come back here next week and spend some more time with us, because we love having all of you here. And until we see you then, I am.
You are.
We are.
RCT. I showered today.
Congrats.
And today the theme is final call. Oh, actually it's last call, because we've got our last few.
Look at that.
You like my fun dog mug?
I love it.
Up, that's cute.
And you own a piece of Scottish
I
land.
told him that. I was like, when we go to Scotland, because we're going to go when our children graduate from high school, he and I are going to go. And I was like, when we go, we'll have to visit my land.
Visit your castle.
Visit my castle and my land.
They're now your people.
Right? They'll have to pay taxes to me.
They are yellow, I think, in all of their plastic wig shop glory. So
I love it.
Wig shop
Bring in the
jewelry.
fancy. Bring in the fancy.
Maybe we should try that again. Maybe.
Hi, I thought that was perfect.
I like
we
it.
should use that. You want to use that one? Let's use that one.
Oh.
Okay.
Rachel, can you lower your camera so that you're not seeing the fan? There you go. That's
Oh, there we go.
Your fan was the star.
Hello.
A really nice fan. Actually, it's not. It's a loud fan. I hate it.
Get rid of it.
I'm close. I'm so close to not have to wear this hat anymore.
Yes.
Oh, it's
Jane.
I know.
Looking
so close.
strong and fierce.
It's close. It's still super soft. Though. We're almost there, man. Like your possum and your raccoon.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Best
and now
picture
there's
ever.
now we have a baby possum situation.
Oh,
It's
no. They
It's a
hiss
lot.
like cats. They hiss at you like a cat when they're
Oh my
pissed.
gosh, yes.
Yeah.
There's this tiny little thing.
I know they hiss. It's funny.
Hello and welcome to Repertory Company Theater. I'm Deidre Sherm.
I'm Laura Alley.
And I'm Rachel Ratcliffe.
We're actually
And-
RCT360.
I was going there.
Yeah.
Okay, go 5.
I gotta have big fonts so I can read it.
Girl. Oh, that is so true.
I'm close to readers. That's the thing.
Ready,
What?
Deidre?
You need readers? What?
Finger guns everywhere.
I bet finger guns in Seussical. The bird girls do finger guns because I was like, you gotta
Oh,
throw
that
some
is
finger guns.
adorable.
Heck yes.
Goodbye.
Just gonna go.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye, girls. Love you. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Amy.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
I'm off to the show.